Welcome to C# for Crestron programming. In this tutorial, we will learn how to program an NVX system using a DM NVX Director within the C# environment. Before we start coding, we need to know what kind of hardware we're working with. DM NVX Director, or DM Director, is a simple configuration, control, and management system that will manage your entire NVX system. In the previous tutorial, we have already showed and programmed a point-to-point DM NVX system. Now, we're going to show you how to create the necessary C# code to control routes within the DM NVX Director. I started a project called Hardware NVX Director, imported the NuGet packages, and deleted the default class, Class 1. You know how to do these steps from previous tutorials. First, let us add a using statement to the top of our program to support XIO Director and NVX devices, using Crestron.simple-pro.dm streaming. As usual, we define a local variable or container under control system class, private DM XIO Director base, my DM XIO Director 80. I am using the director that supports 80 endpoints. Notice the help file link I put here as a reference. Under try block, within default constructor, let us add a Crestron console command called route XIO to make routes using text console commands and toolbox. So, Crestron console.add new console command called route XIO, we indicate what the command format should be, x:y. It will route x to y, where x and y are integer values. We need to instantiate this object with IPID 04, and also check if it supports Ethernet. Next, we subscribe to the online status change event. Then, with another nested if statement, check if the device is not registered. And give us error message indicating error registering NVX Director. We subscribe to the online and offline status, but we'll still need to define the method unless we use tab shortcut, but I will define the method manually. Okay, let us put a comment line here. Check NVX Director switcher online-offline status. Then, void my NVX Director online status change, generic base, device, online-offline event args. If the NVX Director is online, print a console window. NVX Director is online. Else, print a console window, NVX Director is offline. Right above this method, I will define the route XIO method code. void route XIO string args. Then we can define var user data equals args dot split with a colon, which will split the entered integer values. We define two local variables, ushort, source, and zone. Add a try-catch block here, and then within the try block, we parse the user data at element 0 within the array and assign to the source variable. Repeat for zone variable from element 1 of the array. Within catch block, exception E, Crestron console.console command response, carriage return and line feed, remember to add \r and \n in quotes. Another similar line of code to indicate that x and y should be integers. Add another line with carriage return and line feed. If we encounter an exception, then we include error in the constructor and we return it. Next, we can confirm that the number of sources is less than the number of transmitter endpoints, and that the number of zones is less than the number of receiver endpoints. Then we print to console what route is being executed. Note that the NVX Director was previously called the XIO Director, which is why you are seeing XIO in the commands. We reference domain number 1 in the next command, as there is only one domain available in this model. My DM XIO Director 80.domain1.videooutzone.ushort value equals source. Else, similar code that we used in the previous catch block. Now we build our code and send it to the processor. I'm using a PowerShell script to send my code. In text console, after connecting to any 4 series processor, check your custom command. My custom command called route XIO. There it is. Send routes using text console, route XIO 3:4, which should route input 3 to output 4. This is all there is to DM NVX Director switching using C# coding. To summarize what we have done here, we added a DM NVX Director to C# code within Visual Studio 2019, and then we defined, instantiated, subscribed, and defined a method to create a switching mechanism to control your NVX routing through one NVX Director instead of managing many individual NVX devices. Thank you for watching.